It is written, it's not good that a man should be alone. I will make a helpmeet. Keep in mind the former part of the phrase of that scripture. It's not good that a man should be alone. It doesn't mean that a man is not supposed to be alone. It just means that it's good sometimes that you don't be alone. So, when asked this question, are men supposed to be alone? It's a little bit of both. I think things have been reversed these days. You know, the purpose of a helpmeet is for a man to have some assistance in his life that he lives alone. But with the Me Too movement, things have become more difficult in regards of men having a helpmeet in his life. Now the rabbit hole gets deep, and I won't make this video too complicated. But the thing is that as time goes by, a lot of men are realizing that they're better off alone, despite the obvious that it's good to have a helpmeet in the midst of your endeavors. Because as a whole, a man can maintain focus and get what he has to get done. You know, he can stay on his focus, be about his focus, and get things done one way or another. A helpmeet is an addition to a man's life, not a subtraction. So a woman in her rightful state of mind is always striving to be a man's addition, not a subtraction. See, when you get that simplified, you can look at a lot of these females out here that aren't being real women and realizing that they're not fulfilling scripture as they should. Being a helpmeet, being a helpmeet. See, when she wants to be a helpmeet, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no disagreements. It's her wanting to step in and complete the scriptures. It's her wanting to see how she can help you, how she can assist you. It's her wanting to be faithful with you and being faithful about the vision that you have in your life, and she's wanting to be a part of that. The scripture, as it is written, says, walk by faith, not by sight. So that means that your helpmeet is supposed to be faithful to you. She's supposed to walk by faith. She's not supposed to walk by sight. She's not supposed to talk about the things that you're supposed to have in your life for her to be on board with what you got going on. She's not supposed to have these certain uh, things about you're supposed to be a provider. You're supposed to have this in order and that in order. Sweetie, the only thing that needs to be in order is you, in order for this thing to occur, as far as you being that man's helpmeet, as he has continued on with his vision. And he's told you about his vision. But it's up to you to assist him with that. That's where your comfort is. That's where your security is. That's where your provision is. This has been long lost. Things have become more complicated because of the way society is. And that, in essence, females don't get to their full womanhood because they don't understand that they were put here to be a man's helpmeet. A lot of them don't get to that point of becoming real women because of that. The only thing I can say about a man in this day and age is that it's probably best that most men be alone if you're not going to run into real women that know how to be a helpmeet. It's not good that a man should be alone, but that doesn't mean that a man is not supposed to be alone. In this day and age, it's becoming more apparent that it's probably best that most men be alone. But if a helpmeet shows up, great. That's an addition to the vision, to the man's life, in addition to it. Not the end all be all, not the deal breaker. So that means that no female can make or break a man, whether she chooses to be in his life or not. See, in regards to scripture, I'm just pretty direct with it. I'm right to the point. There's nothing complicated. I think a lot of people complicate things about scripture, so they just basically overlook what the scripture says in plain sight.